Red, White, and Blue is a young nonprofit initiative that aims to bridge the gap between members in the military and civilians, one note at a time. Currently, it is developing into a mobile app, and we are with its founder, BU Senior Kasey Friedland. Kasey, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So explain to me, exactly how do civilians use Red, White, and Blue to connect with military personnel?
So once the app is completed, civilians will be able to open the app on their phone, complete a note of probably between 50 and 300 characters, and it will be sent to be moderated by 3 other members of the app. Once it has been okayed by the group, it will be sent off to someone stationed abroad or here at home, but it will be seen by a military member and hopefully make their day.
That's great. So what specifically, like how do you think us civilians are going to benefit from this discourse with military personnel?
Well, essentially, the United States military represents a $700 billion investment by the American people. And yet with less than 3% of living Americans being part of the military, it's a really strange gap to see that so few people are involved with such a large entity. So I think that enabling the United States civilians to identify themselves more with the military opens up a discourse for how we spend our time, our money, our boots on the ground, and what it means for the human cost.
Great. So are there like kind of incentives, for people to put these notes and contact members of the military through Red, White, and Blue?
Yes, one of our goals is to make it so that the more notes that you write and moderate, the more incentives you are entitled to, either through in-app rewards or through partner sponsors we hope to get. So maybe a discount at your favorite restaurant, maybe a couple dollars off of your next bill, but we're hoping that we can get some partners within the community.
Well, that's fantastic. So you said you were a nonprofit. What are the steps remaining that you guys have to take in order to officiate that status?
So right now our biggest hurdle is finding a legal representative who is willing to work with us for free. We need someone to sponsor us in the 501c3 nonprofit application process. But once we get the paperwork in, it should only be a couple months before we can really start fundraising and putting our efforts into launching this app and this nonprofit.
Great. Well, best of luck to you and this idea. It
Thanks.
sounds like you got a lot of great things going for you. And yeah, well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.